What's up guys, Houndish here, and today it's time for a brand new reveal for Destiny 2 in the form of Season of the Chosen. And of course that's going to be Season 13 of the game. So today we do have a new trailer for all of that content, and we're going to see a renewed focus on the Cabal with Zavala at the lead. And in the video we'll check out the new trailer itself, we see new gear, cinematic stuff, and then extra details about the activity content. And we can also see rituals and get extra details from Bungie's press kits. So we're going to break down all of that stuff in the video today. And guys, if you do want the new info for Season 13, feel free to get subscribed here on the channel and turn on notifications. But otherwise, let's get into it. Now guys, before we get into the full breakdown of what we can see inside of the trailer, as always it makes sense to check out the trailer in full, and we get a good look at some activity content, lots of kind of story stuff, as well as some gear, so check this out.
The darkness crowds the edges of this system. The Hive serves it. You'll fall to one, if not the other. I propose an alliance. With my army and your light, the Cabal will crush the Hive. Bow.
No. Empress Kronicle has emerged as the new face of their empire and demanded I pledge loyalty to her.
This tank is like a living thing. She breathes, she moves, and she will spit out your bones.
Sharpen my gilded knife and see you both on the battlefield.
There's no light here.
Pretty awesome trailer right there, some very exciting stuff. And initially, we can see that some of that new activity content is going to take place in the Cosmodrome in some of the opening shots right here. And we can see the season icon that Bungie had teased to us a little while ago is present over these kind of events. So it is our first look at Battleground, which is going to be a 3-player activity that'll pit players against Caitl's most valuable warriors in ritual-like combat meant to challenge and invigorate. Game Informer do actually have an article with a few additional details here. And then of course we get the cinematic segment. Finally, the cutscene that we've been waiting to see, as teased to us before Beyond Light, is going to be in the game, and this new Cabal enemy, the Daughter of Callus, asks the Vanguard to kneel before her, and as we can see from what Zavala said, it's not something that's gone down particularly well. But obviously the story side of things is going to be very, very interesting. And we can see immediately that there are a bunch of new bits of gear here, so new armor pieces on the 3 Guardians, kind of mysterious weapon on the Titan's back right there, but definitely some pretty cool looking armor. We can also see there is going to be a giant Cabal land tank on Nessus, and Cabal actually describes the tank as a living thing, so it's almost like potentially a miniature Leviathan that we're going to have on Nessus right there. We see some very, very cool looking Cabal enemies. And then, a new exotic bow. You can see the trailer says draw some fire. It does say Season Pass owners can look forward to unlocking the Perfectus armor set instantaneously, as well as the new Tiku's Divination exotic bow. The bow, for those that like a little more old-fashioned combat, charges multiple solar arrows that can track moving targets simultaneously. And it goes on to say that players can also unlock over 25 exotic, legendary, and ritual items this season as well. So that sounds pretty exciting. It also points us to the classic strikes returning for the Cosmodrome, so we've got Sepix Prime and the Saber Strike return into the game, and obviously the Cosmodrome is going to be updated in a few different ways, as well as the addition to the Battleground activity and its champions being added onto the Cosmodrome, but also we can see it right here on Europa. So it does appear to be a kind of public event thing. Once again, lots of cool weapons and armor. Some of these obviously are going to come from Trials of Osiris as well. We can see an Osiris scope kind of hologram right there on the hand cannon, which is really cool. And again, even more cinematic content that we're obviously going to see in the season. A pretty strong story thread between what the Cabal are doing, but also interactions with the Vanguard pretty frequently by the looks of things. We even spot a palindrome right there, and then right at the end of the trailer, a tease to something that looks like it's going to be some kind of secret. And Osiris says there is no light here. We see a Cabal ship, somewhere out in the depths of space. Maybe that's teasing to some kind of secret quest, mission activity, a strike or a dungeon, who knows. Either way, it's certainly looking very, very cool. Looking here to the season page though, they introduced something called Helm, designed as the ultimate Vanguard staging ground. The spaceport provides the resources Guardians need to face the most powerful of incursions. Here, the war table has been set. Meet with Zavala, acquire the Hammer of Proving, and orchestrate an honorable victory. That's probably an item that will be required in order to actually take part in the new activity. But they also list exotics and gear, a champion's armory, and a tease to what appears to be a Tex Mechanica exotic weapon quest that we'll be getting. But also the Tiku's Divination exotic bow, and then various weapons and ornaments, a cache of new and reissued weapons to collect. They speak about Umbral Engrams that we've known are going to return, but also the Bell of Conquests, which is the new seasonal artifact, and this is used to celebrate the triumph of the warrior who carries it. The Bell of Conquest increases your power every time it's upgraded, unlock new seasonal mods, and customize your playstyle. And there are some extra images right here of what various bits of gear are going to look like, including, as always, a bit of a preview to various items that we'll be unlocking inside of the Season Pass. There are some new legendary weapons in there, possibly a legendary pulse or scout rifle, and I believe his sidearm. And then as always, plenty of other cosmetic items and things like that. And if you want to check any of that other stuff out, I'll link the season page down below. Obviously, as always with season content, we have to kind of get our hands on it before we really know exactly how much new stuff we're going to get. But for the moment, from the story perspective, from the look of some of the new gear, and the potential for the Battlegrounds activity and the new strikes to be pretty interesting gameplay-wise, I'd say in terms of the new content, it's looking pretty positive, and I'm looking forward to getting more details from Bungie. For today though guys, this covers the initial reveal for Season of the Chosen. I think we have seen some pretty cool stuff, but as always, give us your thoughts down in the comment section, and I'll be keeping the channel up to date with the latest info, so feel free once again to subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you've enjoyed the video, a rating down below does really help us out on the channel. I believe we're also going to get some patch note previews, and who knows, there'll probably be other reveals and teasers throughout the week, so looking forward to that stuff. But for today my friends, thank you as always for watching, and I'll catch you all very soon.